That's all right. We'll work that out.
Don't hear anything.
No, you don't. Neither do I. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because we didn't turn up the volume. I don't know how things work anymore. Nothing at all. Oh, welcome back to another case of the Mondays and some more technical difficulties. Talk to people, Katie, while I figure this out.
I don't even know if they can hear me.
How about now? Check, 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 check.
Now I hear it.
It's another Monday. What do you want me to do with these?
Hang them up.
Put them. This is how you get out of doing a live stream. I saw this on
Emily.
Family Guy the other day. Give yourself a nosebleed with a pair of scissors. Welcome back, everybody, to another weekly installment of the Case of the Mondays. My name is Jake, and this is Katie, and it's warm in here. Definitely warm in here.
Well, I shut the furnace off. I tried to cool it down.
Yeah. Well, that and just like running around because I just got off of work about a half hour ago. It's my first Monday back on the job, working Mondays anyways. I mean, I've been working this whole time, but I'm finally going to be a Monday through Friday kind of guy. Banker's hours. It's kind of nice.
Jealous. So jealous.
You know, when a man such as myself works a long time and works his way to the very top, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just a corporate slave like most of us. Anyways, it was just kind of a quick sort of deal. This last week has been a horrible one for me. You may have joined in a few live streams here and there, but especially Thursday and Friday for me, I was dead to the world. Very sick. Just as sick. I mean, most of you know I'm a little bit sick up here, but physically I was very ill. And it's just kind of thrown everything off this week. Feeling much better, though. Not 100%, but
You're functioning.
A lot better. In terms of percentage from the way I was on Thursday, I would say that I'm probably 300% better. I'm just not 100% myself yet. So we had that going for us.
Lots of meds in the house.
Yeah. This live stream I kind of threw together at the last second, even though we do this every single Monday. So most of y'all should know this by now. Every Monday, 5 p.m. on Central Time, we're going to be live here.
Unless posted otherwise.
Yeah, of course. But this is number 12. That's 12 weeks in a row now.
That's a lot.
Actually, this is our 13th live stream because the first one was just a test.
True. But 12 weeks of Case of the Mondays.
Yeah, this is number 12. 12 weeks and we haven't missed a beat yet. And I was not going to miss it again tonight. Even though I didn't schedule any special guests. We might have someone pop up later. I don't know. Got a couple people that are interested in coming on in the future. I just got to get that scheduled up with them. And it's going to be great. Anybody in the chat that you want to just pop up on the screen there, Katie? Just any of them. So we can say hello to some people. I like to say hello.
Empires of Dirt Aquatics is here. Homer the Clown Trigger.
Homer and Jeff. Welcome. Our loyal subjects. I mean, fans. I mean, friends. That's what I meant. Friends are not subjects.
Alex is here. That. Emily's here.
Really? Alex is here too?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you, Alex. How's this sound? Is it bad? I know better than that. I can see on the PU meter. Is that called PU? The PU meter? Never mind. It's not funny. Katie, what do you have to say for yourself today?
I'm just glad you're not sick anymore.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
guys like Katie's hair? It looks nice today, doesn't it? It's beautiful. Katie had the whole day off to herself. Normally we have Mondays off together. She still has Mondays off.
Yep.
She got a whole day just to be Katie. Nobody involved, nobody being weird and doing weird stuff and causing chaos and messes in the house. She got to make it all nice and clean and no Jake Hurricane to screw it up.
Only for an hour.
Yeah. Anyone saying hi on there, just click it and put it on the screen. I want to be able to see it because I can't see it from here. Because on my screen, well, this is our central screen. Actually, I have 3 screens going on. We're getting way technical. Oh, that's an automatic one. Still counts. Hi, Fish Fam Link. How you doing there, bot? You're a good bot. I can check it out here too. So, in the chat section, Katie's going to be keeping a close eye on that. Like the topics for today, how about you guys decide? In the meantime, I'm going to talk about a little bit of things. Yesterday, we got to hang out in the first real nice, solid spring day that we've had in a while. And the trees are budding, especially the maple tree. And I talked to Katie. I said, you know what? We got to get stuff planted in that greenhouse. How about we go check that out? Oh,
we were quite overdressed.
Hurricane Jake for sure. That name sounds familiar. Emily. Emily. Wait a second. I know that's my last name. She must be a relative of some kind. That's my daughter. My daughter's in the chat. She's watching all the way down south from Platteville, Wisconsin, University of Platteville. Emily Rose Hill is here in the house tonight. If you guys see her in the chat, say hi to my daughter. She is awesome. Well, that was bad timing. No, I'm not. She means no, I'm not here. But
no, I think she means no, she's not your daughter. Jokingly.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see how it is.
Alex said he's been looking at stock tanks to hold his fish while he moves his big tanks. Rubbermaid totes work depending on what size fish you have, and they're cheaper. Unless you can hit up Tractor Supply when they have a good sale on.
I'm sure he knows all about totes, but if you get those stock tanks, Alex, at least
you can make ponds later.
You can use them for other stuff. It's definitely a good idea. Sometimes, like Katie said, you find them on sale.
Yeah, and we missed out on that one. You got sick.
Yeah, somebody said they found what 110
for like 55, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, but so we get that 110 from Tractor Supply.
Yeah, but it was more than that.
Say what you will of Tractor Supply. I understand the ins and outs of that company, the 4s and the 2s and the 1s and the 8s. I don't know if that makes any sense, but sometimes a person needs something. Just like Walmart, you may hate Walmart, but sometimes you just gotta go there and get stuff. And I hate being there. I'm not a fan of Walmart, but sometimes you just gotta.
Oh wow! Alex says he's looking at the 300 from Tractor Supply because he has 4 fish over 2 feet now.
Don't call me daughter, not fit to. It's Pearl Jam.
Okay.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Homer says he found a Trichophilia red tiger at work. Never thought I was paying $150 for stone corals.
Corrals. That's 150 euros. Tractor Supply has a 110 for $100 here. I'm going for a sturdier one from Wilco. $30 more, but 35 miles closer. You know what? 35 miles closer is definitely going to win you on that one.
Yeah.
We just have a Tractor Supply here in town. It's on the other side of town, so I got to drive a total of
5 minutes if you hit the stoplight,
2
turning
miles?
red.
No. Mile and a half?
Yeah.
It's not a very big town. But until I fix Katie's truck, we're not strapping it to the top of my Saab. Sorry. There's already enough scratches on that, my poor baby. And we have enough totes and stuff. Everyone's in the whole summer tubbing kind of groove, and we're not quite to summer yet, but we're going to utilize a lot more of the bigger containers.
Mhm.
We have some things in store. Barrel liners. We have 2 barrel liners. What are the sizes of those? Can you explain what a barrel liner is to people?
In greenhouse terms, barrel liners are like your whiskey barrels, and they won't necessarily hold water without leaking, so they make liners to put inside. And they have even the shallow version ones too, so you can use them for dig your own hole and use them for a pond.
Yeah. Well, the barrel liners are, I think they're designed to be like planters, right? So you can have a decorative wooden barrel.
Yep.
And you put that inside the top and fill it with dirt and put flowers.
Yeah, that
and
too.
whatnot. It's
I'm
a little bit
thinking
better
water.
than putting a tractor tire in the middle of the yard and making a flower pot out of that. But we thought they'd look really cool as like little ponds. I think one of our new fish videos, you get to see the shallower one. We use it as a temporary holding tank in the shop here while we got the new fish's aquarium ready. Instead of leaving them in the bag the whole time while we got that set up, we put them in that. But we have that shallower one, which I think was like something like 9 gallons. And then we have a deeper one, and I don't remember how, 15 gallons or something. They're yours. You bought them. You should know.
17 gallons.
Is it?
Yeah. 9 gallons and 17 gallons.
I'm going to go grab that small one just so people have a visual thing. So we're not.
They're under $20, at least through my store.
I'll be right back.
There's the shallow version. That's the 9 gallon. They're pretty sturdy considering. Okay, Vanna. You're supposed to be flipping letters.
Oh, yeah.
Or are you more of a model for The Price is Right?
More of a.
Oh, Emily wants to know if that was
I'm
your
a model
bedpan.
for Bush's baked beans.
Emily wants to know if that's your bedpan. If it is, I'm not the one emptying it.
It's not stainless steel. I prefer stainless steel for my bedpans things. You know, I always thought that I was like quick-witted and kind of a smart arse. But I raised a daughter that has surpassed me.
Oh, yeah.
By far.
When she's home, I'll have to have her on a live with us.
Oh, my goodness. I am so proud of her. she does so well academically, and she's very smart and all this things. So many things to be proud about her, and just beautiful, But most of my pride for her lies in her ability to be a smartass. She is very good at it. Anywho, it's
Yeah.
almost pond season.
It is almost.
I mean, it is pond season, probably. Good news for my back. I got the hoses out yesterday, so we got. I don't have to carry buckets as far. Now, what I'm thinking for doing water changes. How many of you guys out there do water changes where you add the water if it's chlorinated? Okay, so we're city water. We have city tap water. It's chlorinated. Other than that, it's got good pH. The TDS levels are way down. It's just very good water, but it's chlorinated. Okay, normally I add the dechlorinator before adding it to our aquariums. I was thinking about the idea of just using some dechlorination, maybe some prime or whatever, after adding the water. So doing like a 20 to 40% water change on an aquarium, and then just fill it back up, and then add that dechlorinator right away afterwards. It shouldn't hurt the fish, I don't think. I think the dilution rate, and then by the time you put that stuff in there, it's instant, kind of does its thing. I know it's not ideal, but I'm looking to kind of save a little bit back problems. So we can take that hose and run it right through that door right there.
Or through there.
Through there or through there. Either way.
There's over 100 feet of hose, so.
I'd rather just come in right through here. Anyways.
But don't forget, the temperature that comes out of that hose is cold.
Oh, there's that issue too.
And it gets really hot when it sits in the sun.
Mm-hmm. Well, even if it was hot, we could just let it run a little bit outside to flush out the hot stuff. But I don't want it to be too cold either. Yeah, we're going to have to let it at least get to temperature. Yeah. Alex says, I'll do big water changes and add dechlorinator while it's filling. See, that would work great, and I just didn't even think about it until now. Katie said something about the fact that it's coming right off the spigot, and it is usually ice cold. So it's going to mess with the temperatures in here for me just putting it directly in, which I care more about that than I do with the chlorine levels. Like, I'm more worried about the temperature
more
fluctuation.
Of a shock.
Yeah, they don't have anywhere to go to stay warm. They're gonna, I don't think it's gonna drop it down so much where they're like 5 degrees maybe total once you add it in there to the warm water.
I would say on the hot days where we're having issues, it wouldn't be a problem.
Might be a good thing. Cool down the water a little bit in here, because this room gets a little bit warm. This is going to be our first year of having this many aquariums. It gets warm in here, especially in the afternoon if the day is nice in the summertime. Cora Work says, I use my Python on a pump to suck water out, then water my plants with fish water, and then I move my pump to the clean dechlorinated water tub. And that's the other idea that we're thinking of. See, we do have that 110-gallon pond in here, this stock tank pond. That's filled full of our goldfish. Well, those goldfish are going to be moved down outside for the summer into the big 700-gallon pond out there. That's where they live in the summertime. So that's going to free up that tote to have really nothing in it other than water. So I would like to kind of use that as our water holding tank. And in the meantime, during the summer, we're probably going to work on some stuff and have a little more for water containment units in here to kind of eliminate the whole bucket thing as much. We'll see. I'm hoping that by next winter we can have some kind of a water system in here, a water line. We're working on that.
That's one of the main things I'm doing is pricing piping to go from the house underground into the garage.
We're going to get water here. One way or the other. You'll see. You'll all see. What else does anyone have to say? Say hi to some people that you see in here. I got
Mike from MNC Aquatics is on. He says it's just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday because that was his fun day.
Yeah. I had one day off this weekend because of my schedule change. So I got one day, Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
Did we talk about the greenhouse?
No, not yet. We just said we were overdressed.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, we're talking about how it's time to get our seeds planted. We need to go out and work on cleaning up the greenhouse and stuff too, which I was kind of down and out about yesterday because I wasn't feeling good still. But it was such a nice day, and I really wanted to get stuff done, but I just didn't have the energy to do it. Well, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. Anyways, I decided we should go and take a look at the greenhouse and just check it out inside. So I walked up, opened the door, and ran into the wall of 120-degree heat. 120, it was like 97% humidity. So it just like instant glasses were fogged up. I'm like, it's warm. So I walked around, started opening up the Velcro flap windows and rolling them up. There's like 10 of them on each side of the greenhouse. And you could just feel like an oven just radiating out when you'd open them up. It dropped down pretty quickly, but yeah, that thing was warm. Quite warm. It got up to...
It wouldn't have even been comfortable in shorts and a tank top in there.
No. 120 degrees. Nope. And I don't remember how warm it got outside yesterday.
I think it was 71.
Yeah.
Might have got a little warmer. But that was the last I checked the temp. It was a gorgeous day yesterday. It's a little cooler today, but it's still really nice outside.
Mm-hmm. About time. Trees are budding.
We need rain, though. The wildfire danger here is just outrageous. Most of the states in a do not burn again. And we had a wildland fire Saturday, late afternoon. Mm-hmm. And it went through overnight for about 250 acres, I believe. They called out the airplanes and everything in multiple different states that were borderline for help, and different county agencies, township agencies for fire departments, DNR, multiple heavy equipment from the DNR and other places came in. They sat on it overnight to make sure everything wasn't going to rekindle and get worse. The winds were just horrible on Saturday, so that explains why it went so quick. But there was one structure.
It was like 40 acres, and then it increased to 100 acres in no time, and then it was like 250. Yeah, those poor people were...
They did lose one structure. I'm not sure if it was an outbuilding or a home. So
it is super dry in this area. It's not supposed to be burning at all. So it'd be nice to have some rain. As much as I like to have super nice days, we need some rain. So if any of you got some extra rain around your area, go ahead and send it our way. Not too much. We're not looking for a flood or anything like that, but, give us a little rain. That'd be great.
Would it be nice if it would be nice during the day and rain at night when nobody needs to be outside?
True.
But we can only wish.
Emily likes the kitty cam.
Oh, Alex says he'll mail us a bag of rain.
Great. We'll spread it evenly. Well, that's about it. That's all we have to talk about. So thanks everybody for showing up and yeah. And we got a few things to go over. One thing that we've been discussing a lot lately is the 210. And oh great, now I got some issues. Hold on. What's nice is that I'm muted on your side and you don't hear it, but it still plays through the headphones, so Katie gets to hear it. Anyways, we're working on background ideas for the 210, and I think we're going to go with like a spray foam type idea, like we saw on Stephen P. Aquatics. I can never say it right. There's a lot of videos out there. You guys, I'm sure, know exactly what we're talking about. You take spray foam, lay it down on a backing surface, use some sand or whatever you want, and then kind of create your own 3D background out of that. So now that it's warmer out, we can open up garage doors and feel a little more alive. We're going to be working on that and get the 210 in here. In the meantime, I also still have to build a stand for the 55.
We're still contemplating what you want to do for that. Cinder block or lumber.
Yeah.
Or both.
I feel like I'm going to end up going with cinder block just because it's going to be quick and easy, but yeah, why not? Then it's easier to tear down and redo. So I build something and then change my mind. Then I'm going to be like a Joey Mullen and have to tear all down the wood and start all over again. Not that it can't be done, but I just don't have that kind of energy level. I think if I want to build something, I want it to be a little more permanent. And in the meantime, I guess I'll. Well, he's using cinder block too. A lot of people do. We have some cinder block around and some boards. And it might just be that for now. As long as it works, why not?
As long as it's level.
Well, of course, the floor is level, so
You think it's level?
Yeah. It's level. I felt it. I just like run my hand over it, and I can tell it's level.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta bring the Katie cam back up for Emily. You can't. I took it down because you can't even see her. The microphone in the way. Oh, Katie cam. Katie cam. Look at that. See? Can't see her.
Oh, well, stay.
There. It makes everyone happy. I'd have a Jake cam, but I tried it once and then for some reason, I don't know. I don't think I dropped the camera, but still it developed like a crack in the lens. Not sure what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. The mirrors are fine in the house, though.
That's true. I reinforced them with stainless steel. It's like they're like prison mirrors. Yep. Totally full of crap. Yep. Boots and Cats is here. Craig's is here. Shady Grady's here.
Red laser's here.
Laser of the red variety is here. Wonderful.
Benjamin Peters.
All good. I like Ben. So, what do you want to talk about, Kitty?
Oh, I was waiting to get some more people in here, but I think we need a few addresses for the people who we've had on live. Do we have addresses for everyone yet?
No.
I do, Chris.
Did we get Jeff's yet?
No.
I want to send out some stickers
Jeff
to
Kane, please email us your address or message us.
We have some stickers and things to give out to our friends and to the people that have been on our channel as well. We got a few of them already. But, yeah, let's throw up the old. I'll grab it here. Yeah. Send a good mailing address to this account here. This email account down below, and we'll mail you out some stickers. We gotta get Emily some stickers. That's true. I do have. I think you gave me the mailing address to your dorm and everything. Yeah, we'll do that.
I have it.
I'm also going to order some more stickers because these are like the. Where are they at? Where are these?
2-inch.
These are the 2-inch stickers. I'm going to order some 3-inch ones too. And I also got some things that are coming tomorrow.
Don't tell.
Some giveaway things. Stuff to give away.
Oh, yeah. And Jake finally picked up stamps so I can mail everybody stickers.
Oh, that's a big thing, yeah.
That I have addresses for.
Yeah.
So
this week we have stamps. I'm not going to be sick. We're going to send this stuff out finally that I've been promising people.
look for the manatee on the envelope.
Oh, yeah. We got manatee stamps. It was the closest thing to fish ones that I think they had. They had some flowers, but
Well, it still fits.
it wasn't something that was an aquatic life. And one of my favorite songs is, in fact, called Dance of the Manatee. If you don't know that song, look it up.
Who sings it?
Who sings it?
Yeah. Or is it just an orchestrated?
You're gonna ask me that when and then have it just like.
Well, it's your favorite song. You should know.
One of my favorite songs.
Oh.
Well, I guess you're right. Either way. Dance of the Man. Oh, Fair to Midland.
Huh?
That's the name of the band.
Say it again.
Fair to Midland.
Okay, that made more sense.
Fair to Midland. It's a good song. Yeah, look it up. But not until the end of our live stream. You stay here. Unless you want to open up a separate window, you can do that. And while you're here, everybody, make sure you hit the like button. That helps us out. It gets our channel growing. And it's been doing really good lately, by the way. If anyone is interested. Because to us, it's interesting. It may be interesting to others. Especially if you're doing YouTube. But we're at like 455 right now. Which, if you don't know, once you reach 500, that's one of the prerequisites of being able to do memberships, doing super chats and things like that. And we're going to try it out. I know that it's really hard for everyone to just try to pay for a membership for everything. So we'll look at the options. I don't want to make it expensive, but I want to play around with it. But if we do super chats and things like that, I'm going to get some stuff lined up, some videos. I wonder if I can like pull up something to be able to play. Let's see. I'm going to work on that. So we're going to work on finding cool videos and stuff that we can play when we get super chats. But I definitely want to.
Don't you remember we discussed recording you doing something?
Yeah. And I don't know if I can like share. I want to try something here. You keep talking while I do this. I don't know if I can do two things at the same time, trying to figure this out while talking.
I think you just go in and add the video into the StreamYard like we have the other ones.
No, but I don't have it like readily available to just throw on here because it was added as a short to my other channel through my phone, so I don't have a copy to just throw it up on here. So I was going to kind of get it ready and then share screen of a possible idea of something to play when we get super chats. Let's go to my other thing here. don't know. It's probably it won't play the sound though. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go to present. And let's do a share screen for a second here. Entire screen. Why not? And go with this one.
Either this is going to go really well or really bad.
Let's check it out here. So if we get like
There we go.
make this video available if you play a super or if you give us a super chat. It's not you're not even gonna hear the music right now. What happens if oh my god. I don't know if that played the sound
It did.
for everyone else or not.
That's right. We can hear stuff that they can't. So
Okay, let's get that out of there. In the chat room, how you think of that? If you think that's boss, if you think that's fat, if you think that's on fleek, then let us know. We aim to please. The other possibility would be the other the other possibility sorry. The other possibility would be like I thought maybe Cage makes our faces go away. Right? No. Oh, we're back.
I didn't do it this time.
So it'd be like
I don't know what's going on.
I think our signal's kind of weak. We're operating off of Wi-Fi through here, and it's just we're messing with stuff. Yeah. So once we're able to do memberships and super chats and things like that, we're going to try to make it a little more fun. Not that we're going to be begging for money or anything like that, but it's kind of a cool way to try to keep the channel going because we are trying to grow into something bigger here. And yeah, it'll be fun. It'll bring some funness.
I think that one's aimed at you.
Spandau ballet. I don't know this.
I think it's supposed to be spandex.
Oh, yeah. Spandex? We can always have Katie do dancing too.
No. Hey, I didn't agree to any of this.
No. That's true. Put that on here. Where is it? Oh, put it on there. Emily said he wore that shirt to my awards day for graduation. The one that says in that video I showed, Jake doing Jake things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wanted people to know who I was. I didn't have any shirt that says, "Hi, I'm Emily's dad." That's Emily over there, and I'm her dad. I still got that. I have that one in the t-shirt shop. They're making it right now. It's gonna have a big picture of me and her saying I'm yeah.
Adele's here.
Awesome. Hello, Adele. Why not Spandau ballet is awesome. So it isn't a typo. What is
No, she said she can't spell today.
Spandau ballet?
Unless it's a term I haven't heard.
No, somebody else that said that before her. Wasn't it? Maybe not. I'm gonna have to look stuff up. I don't know. I love looking things up. I gotta get rid of this stop screen. That's just gonna slow us down. Yeah.
Oh, it's a band from the 80s, 90s.
How did I not know that?
Maybe it was really underground. Way
but
far.
I got. Does not remember his dart party. I faintly remember that dart party. I was a little intoxicated. It's too bad that it got like weird. Well, YouTube just like shut the music off. We're YouTube, which I find really weird because you can go anywhere on YouTube and you can watch like women do hauls of transparent clothing where everything is showing, and that's fine. But if I play music that the artist said, no, you can't play without my permission, then they shut it right down. Let's shut down the music, but let's show all the women's private parts. That's fine. And maybe some people, that's fine with them. But it seems just a little off to me.
There's a lot of things in this world that are off.
I know I'm a little off, but crying out loud. We're not even monetized. So if we're not making money off the video, then just make sure it's demonetized and just let it play.
I think it was a figure of speech, Jeff.
Oh.
He wants to know what you've been watching.
Well, look it up for yourself. Transparent clothing haul. And you'll find all sorts of results if you're into that sort of thing. Me, I rather have my own private haul and comfort of my own home.
Lumpy Dog has another fresh batch of Polar Blue Parrot Fry in the 90-gallon. Every other week, these knuckleheads try again.
Nice. I love ours. We got one, and I think it's just beautiful. I wouldn't mind having a whole tank of them myself. But they're cool.
Yeah.
If they look like ours, it's just a really neat fish. And I like how it's like small compared to our Jack Dempsey's, but it does not take any crap from them. I don't know if they just got harder facial bones or something, but I watched that little polar blue parrot like T-bone a Jack Dempsey because there was food in the way. Like he wanted the food and wasn't going to let that big old Jack Dempsey bully it around. So just boom. And he got his food. So it sticks up for itself, that's for sure. About the size of a blueberry.
He is my little blueberry.
Yeah.
Or she.
Yeah.
It.
One of the two. Don't know yet. Oh, Lumpy says they're part. No, that was Mike. Lumpy, they're part convict. So that's what they do.
Craig doesn't want to adult today. He wants to go back to bed. That was me this whole last week, to be honest. And I think you too.
Yeah, between being sick and just being, I don't know, I just had enough of a lot of things. I was just done with it. We all get that way one way or another for whatever reason. So we get it.
Yeah, definitely. And then it seems like you get another thing added on.
Adulting's not what it's cracked up to be, man.
No.
That's just the way of life. Man, I think you're more alive when you're a kid and you can just really just live life and experience it and enjoy things.
Carefree.
This thing
There's
called
no
adulting.
responsibilities.
Adulting is just a programming of the system. We're just not meant for it. Not meant.
Remember when we all wished to be an adult?
Oh yeah, when I grow up, I get to do this and this and this, and I can't wait.
Yeah, now we just want to go back to being kids.
Yeah.
No
Couple good
responsibilities.
things,
There is a few good things.
I get to eat cookies anytime I want.
Anything you want.
I mean, there's effects to everything, results.
Right.
But if I want to eat a cookie any time of the day, I'll eat it. Nothing you can do about it. That is the best part of being an adult.
Bills, not so much.
Bills suck.
Work sucks.
Work can suck most of the time. Yep. Well, Emily, you're in college. You put yourself there. So that is your own fault.
I know I saw Craig's
No
Catfish.
one said you had to go to college. I'm just kidding.
Craig's Catfish posted on Facebook earlier today. They've had 2 mass stabbings in, I think, the last 3 days.
Jeez.
Yeah.
See, you guys took away all your guns, and you still find a way. Not trying to make light of the situation at all, but it's just take away the knives too, and you'll have mass clubbings. One way or another, people are going to. They're going to find a way to, and I believe a lot of the angst and stuff, and there's so many different ideas out there over the causes of things like that. But there's, I don't know if I should say this on social media or not. How many? I'm not going to admit to anything. I'm just going to say, how many of you out there have felt just utterly backed into a corner by life, where things are just not going right, and you're just torn in 500 different directions, and you start to feel a sense of rage building up, where something where you just need to release, and hopefully, if you feel that way, you find a way to healthily find a way to release it in a healthy manner, instead of harming or inflicting pain on others or death or otherwise. But I'm just saying, bringing that up, is that it's probably a very relatable feeling of being just pinned down where nobody understands, and you just have to.
They feel like it's their only way.
Yeah, you have to let people know how you feel some way or another, and I think as a result of this world, the world that we live in is a very unnatural one. It's a very stressful one, and stress will do funny things to funny people. That's why it's important that we learn things. We help our children grow to understand ways to express themselves through art. I think that's a big thing.
Art, sports,
art,
hands-on things.
I think art is a big thing, because I think sports gets very jaded. It's a very, I think anything can be, but physical activity coupled with creativity somehow to do something that'll physically get your body, get the energy out, and then a creative side to get the mental side out, to express your feelings. Because not everyone can do it through words, or do it through paintings, drawings, building, music, anything that just lets you just express a part of you that you can't get out any other way. And I hope that these violent stabbings and shootings and things, I hope that's never considered art.
No.
I hope that's like, if it could take somebody that could just like really be that passionate about something and turn it to something that isn't going to harm other people,
make it into good.
And I think that really relies on our parents, on generations beforehand, to try to introduce things to kids at a younger age, to help them be able to release these kind of energies out of them in a good way. And it could go from being somebody that commits these horrific acts to somebody that probably be like an icon in music or art or literature, if they'd only been taught how to kind of direct that energy somewhere else. And it's really unfortunate. It's sad, man. And I just think that as the world goes on the way it is, and it just kind of gets worse uh, with various things, you name it all. Name it all. It's all very negative, and it just seems to get worse and worse, and the pressures is on and on. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer about this, but man, think about it. Think about these things and how it applies, and it even applies to aquarium hobbies or any kind of hobby, doing things outside, planting, gardening. All these things can be a release, and that's why it's important that we share. I think that's one of the good things about what we have going on here in a community of YouTubers and fish keepers, plant keepers, uh, any kind of hobby or interest that you get into, not just our own little world here, but other things. Share those things because it helps people understand that they're not alone, and they can see something and be influenced by someone else. And it might just be something that you do that turns someone's mind around to being something positive. It's like a butterfly effect.
I agree.
You could have that
Whether you
effect
know
on
you
someone.
have that effect or not, you probably do.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's someone you know that you're helping or just someone out in the world.
Most times you have no idea that you have that effect. That's why it's good to just smile at people and say hi sometimes. Just being nice to someone could have profound effects on their entire life. Just saying hi to someone and opening a door for them might just be enough for them to restore their faith in humanity, and it changes their day, changes their week, month, and their whole forward on existence from there, just by that simple act of kindness. It's just something to think about. Really is something really good to think about, rather than the tremendous amount of negativity out there. And it's coming from my own self, because yesterday I was in a bad spot. I was so down, so negative that it was a struggle. I got more upset the fact that it was so hard to think of something positive. And the moment I did, it gets almost instantly squashed by 10, 50, 100 different things just flooding in that I could think about being negative or stressed out about. And it was almost drowning. And it was a hard day. And that's why, just having Katie here and letting me talk about it yesterday was enough to break me out of it. And all she did was relate to me. And it was enough kindness. So to think that you can do that for people. And we can do it for each other, and we can bring and raise each other up. I think that's something that we need to think about. Yeah. I see this with
Jeff.
Jeff. I saw your caves today, so I wanted to ask about that, and I don't know if Katie saw the post or not. What was it called again? Um, um, Sculpey or something like that. It's like a clay thing that you get from the um, Jeff, if I'm saying it right, let me know. I think you said Sculpey, or what was the name of the product that you made that out of? And do you fire it in your oven? Is it just air dry? Because that I could get way into, because I loved pottery and ceramics and stuff in school. So anything I can play with clay and make things that. And I always wondered, yeah, Sculpey. Yes, Ed uses it frequently. Okay.
I've used it. The stuff I've used, you could do either but it takes a long time to air dry. I'm not
And it
sure.
says this is oven baked stuff
Okay.
or oven cured, like Boots and Cat says. So definitely want to try that stuff out because I wanted to make I don't know. A lot of stuff that Jeff makes is like for breeding and whatnot, breeding caves and stuff. But you could make all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You could make some breeding cones or make just regular caves for fish to hang out at and stuff. But we have a Hobby Lobby in the same town that we go to our fish store at, so I'm going to see if they have that there.
They should.
If not, I guess we can mail order
Walmart
it.
does.
Walmart.
At least they did in the past. That's where I bought mine.
Ben says, speaking of ponds, are you able to do anything with yours yet? Not yet. Being that I got some regular hours now with afternoons off after 4:30, I think it's really going to turn around a little bit. So we got to clean out those ponds, fill them up with water. We're going to show all of that. Get some ideas.
Yeah.
So I'd really like to show you guys how it did like our... Of course, it's going to be a little different this time. It was all... The big pond was ran with solar power and a 12-volt pump on that, and I made my own filter system on that using a bucket. So you get these sump pumps, these 12-volt ones. They're made for dropping down in a sump, and so it pumps out from the bottom. You can get them on Amazon. I put it in the bottom of a 12, bottom of a 5-gallon pail, and then filled it up a little ways with lava rock, just so it covered up the input. And then stuff it full of fiber fill, and then a round piece of sponge that was the size of the inside diameter of the bucket. And then used, I forgot what they called that brand of bucket lids. You can buy them, they snap on, and then you can twist the lid off and put it back on. There's a name for them, very popular. You can buy them at Tractor Supply or whatever. But I took that lid and drilled big holes in it and to allow like the output tube and the cord for the pump in there. So it's just basically a big canister, internal canister filter. You drop it down in the pond, right? So as it pumps from the bottom of the bucket, sucking that water in through the top, through the sponge, through the filter media, through the rocks, and then back out the tube into a waterfall box. And had that going. The problem being with that certain pump, it drawed a lot of juice. Even with a decent solar system hooked up to it, I could only run it for about 10 minutes per hour. And if it got gray, cloudy out for a couple days in a row, sometimes it wouldn't even run that much. Because that pump, it was something like 13 amps? No, 10 amps.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 amp draw on that. So it moved a lot of water. You can see it in our videos and such. I think that got a little video here that was kind of showing here. Was kind of the waterfall on it. Yeah. That's how quick that. How about this one? Yeah, that plays for like what? Yeah, so pump into that water box up there into the bog. And right behind those rocks there was the bucket, and you can't see it because it's underwater, right? This year, I think I want to run actual power out to it and run our regular electric pump, non-12 volt, so that it can run a lot longer, if not continuously, in there. Because we bought that big pump. But it's nice because it doesn't cost any electricity. It just doesn't run as often as I'd like it to, because it forms a lot more algae that way, and the water lays too stagnant and whatnot. We were also thinking of putting like a shade cloth, doing some kind of a thing above the pond to shade it a little more from the sun so it doesn't get as much direct sun, especially in the afternoon. It's usually pretty good throughout the day until in the
Late afternoon.
Yeah, then it really gets a lot. That water turns green pretty quickly.
Fish like it.
I'm going to show it one more time in case some people didn't see it. Yeah, this is last year's setup, kind of.
It wasn't completely done either. That was just our test.
Yeah. This year, I think I want to do something more right directly in the middle instead of off to the side, and have like a big waterfall kind of centerpiece coming down from all angles. So we're going to work on that using instead of real rocks as much as, making some fake ones. Possibly. I don't know.
I kind of do a centerpiece waterfall, but if there's an issue, I got to get in the pond every time.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be too much of an issue. We could make the pump be towards the side. But it's usually something that we do on a spur of the moment, not spur of the moment, but we do it as we go, I guess. And it's a little different each year. This would be like our third or fourth year with that pond. So each year it gets a little bit different when we're developed. I think it'd just be easier than trying to pump the water up from the outside of pumping the water outside of the pond and having it go back in through the waterfall, but have it just stay kind of self-contained in the middle, and do rock formations flowing out from the middle. Be kind of cool. Yep. Again, I can't see any of the comments and stuff, so.
Oh, sorry.
But pull a new one up out there. Anyone else saying stuff?
June said she ordered some fatherfish plants and they'll be there on Wednesday.
Awesome.
I hope you're as excited as we are when we opened our package.
Yeah. I hope they're just as good, because those plants were really nice.
Tip-top shape.
And they're doing really well. We've just kind of floated them in different tanks for now, because we're planning on using them in our new aquariums that we're going to set up. And that parrot feather one is sitting. I don't have a way to bring a camera over there right now, but it's sitting in the 29-gallon tank,
right,
just kind of floating. And they're starting to grow up straight out of the water there. And they're just, this is probably one of my favorite ones. I've seen them on like videos or pictures of them, but like to see them in real life, the parrot feather plants are just really cool. Those like little tiny ferns.
Yeah.
I like them. They make me happy. I look at them and it makes me happy inside. What about you, Katie? Do you like them?
Oh, I love them. They're gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
And the fish love them even more, especially Mr. Limpet. He hangs out hanging them in more of the plants.
Oh, yeah. Our albino Senegal bifer.
Yes.
Loves hanging out in the plants, like in the top, like a hammock. He just hangs out.
He loafs up there.
Yeah. Yep. And it was a good value too, I think. Well, especially for us. I mean, he gave it to us.
I was looking into it after we had ordered our original plant bundle.
Yeah.
And it was very comparable for pricing, but
right. They're
the
both
size
about $60, but I think his was. Did he have more plants in his or not?
Yeah, there were quite a few more plants, I think.
It didn't have Java moss. Well, no, wait, the other
Java
one didn't
fern.
either. The Java moss we bought separately.
Yes,
from
we
that
bought
other
that
pack.
separate.
Right.
And that's quadrupled from the amount we had originally had purchased.
This was just stem plants, but the other one we got had some the rhizome plants
Yes.
in it too. But
There is option on Father Fish's site for rhizomes and bulbs.
It was about the same price though, but I think his plants were in way better shape than the ones we ordered off Amazon. And
they both were in pretty good shape, but I would go with his plants from now on.
Just because I know who he is, and I guess served a purpose. It was definitely good advertising for him to let us see it because we're gonna buy more from him. But it was definitely he didn't do it over advertising. It was just a very nice gift from him. So as far as value goes for us, it was definitely a good value because it was a gift. But I would I think he charges something like $59 for that AAA pack of stem plants. So that's 15 bunches. So it's 15 different species of plants, and there's about 4 to 5, not 6 per bunch.
Yep.
So like cut up and rubber band together, and it was was $59, which I think was really good for the type of plants, the quality of the plants that came from him. Maybe there's better places. I don't know, but I like Father Fish, and I'd rather give him the money for it, and the people that work for him. I think they're all very nice people. So
Ben said $60 would only get you about 5 or 6 plants for most places, which I agree. When we do go to a local store that has plants, and when they're in, they're about $9 a piece.
That's true. Yeah. We got like banana plant. Mm-hmm. That was around $10 or something, wasn't it?
Those are a little bit more than the potted ones, yeah. Bye, Adele. Have a good day at work.
Bye, Adele. Yeah, getting ready for work. I gotta do that too sometimes. A lot of times. But I pay some bills. So what else we got planned? We gotta get a video out. That's been kind of a thing since the last week being under the weather and everything. Haven't had much chance to do that. But I'm kind of excited. We do stuff. I think I think our videos are just going to be videos of us just doing stuff. I mean, we're going to have to, I'd like to do specific videos too, like we have been on filters and things like that. But I want to try our hand in some more vlog stuff, vlog type things. Is that word vlog? When people say vlog still. Where it's just basically a video of what they did that day. It doesn't have to be instructional. It doesn't have to be astoundingly informative. Just this is what Katie and Jake did. Check it out. And if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. What has Ben saying here? Cut a record? Well, if you want to hear more of it, you can check out my channel. I don't have a link. Do we have a moderator in here that can pop a link? I was going to put more videos. Actually, I made a video and didn't upload it yet. The other night, I recorded a song because it was a 7 Mary 3 song called Water's Edge, and it has special meaning to Katie and I due to a missing persons case from our local town, and it kind of touches home to us. So It was an anniversary night, I think, of that happening, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And so we were playing around, and I was messing with my guitar and sound on here, and trying to see if I could get decent video and sound just playing, and decided to just play the song. I ended up recording it, and I made a short video of it. I guess it's not short, but I made a video of the song, me playing the song, and I haven't uploaded it yet, but that's going to be on my other channel. There's going to be a lot more music on that. So, what's the name of the channel? Shameless Self Promotion. I got a whole 22 subscribers on that. So you know it's got to be good.
Wasn't that your second channel? Your first one?
That was my first channel. It's still
Oh.
going strong. I've had that channel up for like, 10 years or something. I took a lot of stuff down because it was, I kind of wanted to build it up to be monetized. It was kind of the first channel I got started because I wanted to do YouTube, and never really took it to any extent, but it's going to be, I just put stupid, funny stuff on there, and then a lot of me playing guitar or recordings of me playing and singing. At J Hill Studios.
I'll just type it.
If you search at J Hill Studios, you'll come across Jake Hill and his yeah. I don't know how to find direct links for channels and crap. That's what makes me kind of a bad YouTuber, I guess, because I can't self-promote anything. How do I even look at that? Bop, 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 bop. Google account? No, that doesn't help at all. I'll just get out of there because I'll end up screwing up something.
At least you know better.
Yeah. So that's what Katie typed here is what you would search. I don't know what the link is. I guess
Oh, Ben found you, so it must be easy to find.
youtube.com/@J. I don't know. But I don't have that video up. I think after we're done with our live stream tonight, I'll make sure I upload that.
Yeah, now you got everybody wanting to hear it.
It's
curious.
It's kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of horrible because it's just.
Well, you were on the verge of getting sick, remember?
That, and I just wasn't trying to do anything, and I didn't really have effects in the thing, so I kind of added a little bit of reverb to it afterwards in post-production, but I didn't have it set up the way I normally do things. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can critique myself all day long. I got people that say they love it, and I got me that says that I can't stand hearing myself sometimes. But I enjoy singing, and I enjoy playing guitar. It's like probably the first passion that I've had in my life. So if you're interested in seeing that, check out the other channel. There's not going to be a whole lot of that on this one. Once in a while, we'll have fun with it because I do plan on playing with Mike B sometime. It might just be kind of hard to do it like live stream somehow because not being in time with each other is what you hear the other person playing, and when you play along with them, they may not hear it, and you got to be in sync with each other, obviously, when you're playing. But it'd be cool someday, maybe even live together if we can meet them. It'd be fun to do. I'm not an amateur by any means, other than the fact that I don't do it for a living. There you go, Jeff. Thanks. He's got the... Jeff knows how to do the links. That's why I made him a moderator. That's the only reason why I made him a moderator.
I made him the moderator.
Oh, that's true. That's the only reason that Katie made you the moderator.
Don't be so petty.
It's not the only reason. I love Jeff. He's been a good friend. Yeah. So, Been on for a little over an hour. Most of that's been me talking. That's usually how it goes, isn't it?
That's okay.
I talk too much. You gotta do that when you're doing these sort of things. I don't talk like this a lot of times. I'm usually in public. I'm a very quiet person. I think definitely a smart arse. Yeah, there's some really weird shorts on that channel. Some of them are going to make you want to say WTF. And that's just, my sense of humor is very freaking weird. I like random, stupid stuff sometimes. Things that just make me laugh my butt off. And I don't care if it's only entertaining to me. That's fine with me. Sometimes I just like to make myself laugh. There's some things on there that involve work. Really dumb things like walking around with fingers. My first work-related videos are on there. Is my friend Dave. He still works there. It's been made a few years ago. We built a big wall of boxes, and I just filmed him crashing through it, and he did just a wonderful job of just a crappie dead flop right on the floor. Just let loose. He gave it all, and it was painful to him, but he had a good time, and it turned out wonderful. You definitely watch that one. It's just a short video. It's one of my favorites. Crashing right through there. And I could probably present that one on there too. That would be something that we could, use as a super chat thing. What is this?
I don't know what you're playing.
I don't know. I'm trying to pull up my channel. Instead,
I
I'm
have it.
seeing dudes work out together. Like, I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Well, not anyone I know. If it's somebody I know, they're definitely not going to own up to it. Let's see. All right. I'm just going to let that kind of loop there, and then I'll just go to present here and share screen. Share entire screen. I want to share this screen.
Oh, my ears.
Where your ears hurt?
What?
Where are you going? We're almost done here. All right. This. For those that don't know, I work at an O'Reilly Auto Parts. And it was oil day that day, and we always have lots of extra cardboard boxes. That is the entry point between the store floor to the back room where the office is, and paint booth, bathrooms, things like that. Pretty carbon copy of a lot of O'Reilly stores. So we decided to put the empty boxes there as we were working. And once it was kind of a joke to screw with our manager at the time. Just wanted to see what it would look like. And once it was up there, we were like, well, we can't just like take it down. And Dave Fulton, he's wonderful. He has also got a YouTube channel called Fallen to Home. He does a lot of gaming and just kind of weird shorts like I do and stuff. And I just love how he flops down on there. Just you can see there he just kind of just like goes loose, and that's good. Go loose when you fall. Go loose. Prevents injury. But he lands on that box right on his gut there. Boom. That's a dual layered heavy antifreeze box. You see it kind of bounce right underneath him there. That's what got him. Boom. Yeah. But it's wonderful. Those are the kind of things I like to do. Anyhow, let's take that off of there. Let's get enough of that self-promotion crap. So is it wrong to say Higgins, or is it supposed to be he's fine? just like my daughter says. Let's stop the screen right here because it's. Whoa. Make it stop. He doesn't want to. So here's the story on our names. If anyone wants to know about it. If you noticed on some of them, and most people know this already. So I'm Jake. And over here, I used to be sitting there, but she had to use the bathroom or something. It's Katie. So my name is Jake Hill. Last name is Hill. Katie's last name is Hagen. A lot of people pronounce it Hagen because it's a little more common name. And traditionally, her name is spelt with the H-A, and above the A's was called umlauts, two dots. Traditionally in German, that makes the A sound different. So with the umlauts above the A, it sounds like Hagen, like Haagen-Dazs ice cream. But I didn't know that when I met her. I called her Hagen. Most people do. In school, they do call her that. It's not a big deal. Point is, it's Hagen Hill design because our house is at the base of a hill and it sounded cool. We have two different last names and it just sounds like a place. So it's our designs are our ideas that we're good at working together at coming up with ideas and designing things and making them come to fruition. So that's where we kind of started a business name and a business model and a YouTube channel over the name Hagen Hill Design. So either way, you can call us Hagens, you can call us Hills, but we don't share the same last name, and now you kind of know. So you can call us Jake and Katie, call us Hagens, call us Hills, call us whatever the heck you feel like. Doesn't really matter. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and you can remember who we are, that's just fine. I don't know how to do the little dots though. I don't know how to do that on the computer. I know that on a phone, if you long press the A, it'll bring up like a little like variations of A, and you'll see that in there, an A with two dots. On most cell phones, when you're typing it in there, you can do it that way. On the computer, I'm not sure how, because if you hold down the A button on a computer, it's just going to type out a million A's. And as Emily says, Jake also goes by old man. Now, listen, I know people that are much older than me, like my mom and dad, like Jimmy P, who doesn't seem to be here right now.
Oh,
So it's not nice to. I can't make
he
those
said
kind of
he's
jokes.
lurking.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay, then it's okay for me to say that then. Katie and that old dude. That works just fine too. Oh, I love my daughter. I love my daughter. She's the one that introduced me to the I love refrigerators guy. Which I was thinking, man, the things that these kids find funny nowadays. But you know what? I thought it was hilarious. So then I had to incorporate it into the buckets video. I love buckets. So none of you have seen that yet, then you're not hip, you're not cool, you don't have an awesome daughter like me that helps you stay in the now and what's cool and hip and happening. Do you say hip anymore? I don't think people say hip. She helps me stay a little more up to date of what's going on out there because I don't always have time to look at that kind of crap. But apparently there's I love refrigerators. So if you haven't seen that, just type that into YouTube right now. What Emily's got there. I love refrigerators. And you'll find a very passionate refrigerator salesman, appliance salesman, that does his own ads, and he is very popular amongst the community of YouTubers out there that like to take clips and change them and rearrange them and make them their own. But even the original is wonderful. I love refrigerators and dishwashers that wash. Anyhow,
Are you making everybody go to sleep?
probably. That's why I've been trying to change my voice a little bit, go up and down a little bit. Because when I talk too much monotone, I guess I got one of those voices that are really boring.
No, it's just
Or
the
very
soothing
soothing.
radio voice, I've been told.
Listen to the deep, deep tones of my voice. And stare at these relaxing fish while I tell you all about them. Swimming around. Almost soothing. No, that's kind of creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, that was kind of creepy.
I think you liked it. I can tell by the look in your eye.
That was a tear of fright.
Was it?
Yeah.
Tear of Fright.
Yeah.
That's like a cool band name, wouldn't it be? Tear of Fright.
Hey, copyright that.
Okay, done. Copyright. Circle. Done. You heard it here first. Tear of Fright. Direct from Spooner, Wisconsin. Tear of Fright. This Monday.
Now you sound like a WWE announcer.
You know, brother. Okay. Katie, Emily wants pizza.
Sorry, Emily, there's not much I can
You
do
think you'd
about
be
that.
kind of pizzaed out by now? I mean, you're living the college life in dormitory. Don't you eat pizza like at least every other day? Or it doesn't matter. I guess I'm the same way. I'd eat pizza every day if I could.
Different
kind of
flavors.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
so universal. So many things. I know you know them. Mac and cheese, yes. How about mac and cheese pizza? Oh. See, how about that? Emily, look at that.
Nice, Jeff. What'd you have on it?
Jeff's going to just rub that in our face now, eating homemade pizza currently. I love homemade pizza.
My homemade pizza is the bomb. I just haven't made it for you yet.
I'm gonna have to make pizza for you. I never get to cook for you.
No, you don't.
I make some of the best spaghetti known to man.
So says you.
Yeah, well, I never get to cook for you. I don't get to touch anything in the kitchen. I used to cook a lot. You can ask my daughter. I did a lot of cooking. But since we've been together, I haven't even like made eggs or anything.
Yes. I can count on my hand how many times you've cooked since we've been together.
I know. Usually you kick my butt right out of the kitchen and get out.
Yeah.
I'm in the way. I'm scared to be in the kitchen while you're cooking. Especially when there's a knife in your hand. Oh, Cabin Woods.
That's vibes.
Very interesting question here. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Only on Hawaiian pizza.
I believe that pineapple should only be on pizza. What did she just say? That's totally what? You know better than that. I definitely can. So, pineapple pizza. Get back to the... That's nonsense, Emily. That's just nonsense. Okay, get this back on here. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Let's see what kind of food she gets when she comes back home now.
I cook, so she's going to get great
compared
food.
Compared to Katie, I definitely cannot cook, but I'm pretty good.
You can survive on your own cooking, yes.
Anyways,
just lack in the seasoning department.
Pineapple belong on pizza? Some people hate it. Some people hate pineapple on pizza. I love it myself, but like Katie said, only on Hawaiian pizza. And what Hawaiian pizza is in my mind. By the way, if you go to Hawaii and order pizza, do they just call it pizza, or do they call it Hawaiian pizza,
I
or
think
do they call it a
Hawaiian.
tropical pizza? Anyways, pineapple, Canadian bacon, black olives.
Green.
No, black olives, Canadian bacon, pineapple, with the normal sauce and cheese. But those would be your three main toppings besides your cheese and sauce.
Vibe says, how about pineapple pizza? So just pineapple and cheese.
Oh,
That would be good.
I don't know. I'd have to try it, but there's something about the combination of those three items, and it has to be black olives. I like green olives better than black olives nowadays, but I wouldn't incorporate them on a traditional tropical Hawaiian pizza.
Well, you're already out of the
What about
norm
peanut
with
butter
tropical
cups?
pizza, so why not add another out of the norm?
I don't know. It's kind of normal now.
Emily says sweet things should not be on pizza. Ben Peters, I just found out that the very best kind of tacos made, El Pastor, has pineapple in it. I have a local Mexican restaurant here makes them. I haven't tried them yet, though.
Pineapple in the taco?
Yeah. Now, I might be wrong, and this is El Pastor pork.
I don't know. Lost me at olives. He says that. Wait, I didn't see this on here. Another band name, Dad Smack.
There you go.
It's definitely an Emily type of group.
Okay, Ben says it's a marinated meat, whether it be chicken or pork, in pineapple and other goodies. That sounds pretty good. Like, I'll have to make huli chicken for you, Jake. I think you'll really like it. It's got pineapple.
I like everything that you make.
Honey.
You have this you have this gift where you can just take whatever out of the cupboard and throw it into a pan or a pot or
that's how I cook.
Frying pan or whatever, and it just comes out amazing. You're extremely talented when it comes to food, Katie. And I really think that you should have your own channel with just cooking.
You're not home to film.
Crafts. Well, it's going to be hard. Someday when we can just do this YouTube thing and nothing else, I have a little more time to be able to run like 3 channels and keep up on the editing and the posting and all of that. It takes a lot of time. Ben says, I bet you...
I don't. I go by eyesight and taste.
Yep. But she can make the same. It's not like she can't make it again. Because I see that a lot of people will do that. They'll cook and they don't measure, and it comes out awesome. And then ask them to do it again and have it taste the same, and it's almost impossible. But there are some people that can. Katie is definitely one. But her mother is an excellent cook. Excellent. And
where do you think I learned from?
Yeah, so I'm saying you have it genetic, and you've been brought up right.
Well,
and when those two get together,
oh yeah,
stay out of the kitchen is all I gotta say. Don't even try to go in there.
Yeah, don't.
You don't even want to hear it. I don't know how you don't kill each other. And you guys are like best friends, and you get along so well. But when you're in the kitchen together, it gets hairy sometimes. Depends on whose kitchen. You can be in your mom's kitchen and then she rules it, and then you're in our kitchen, you rule it, but then it's still like a clash. What are you doing? The funniest thing is that they'll make food like Thanksgiving and stuff, and we all spend time together, uh, holiday times or whatever. And they like to cook together, and then they'll make these fantastic meals. And what they'll do is they'll dish me up a plate. I gotta sit down. I'm hungry. Like I get hungry because I'm smelling it all day long. I finally get to sit down and eat. Grab my fork, ready to eat. And before the first bite goes in my mouth, I look up, and there's Katie and her mom. Staring at me in anticipation for me to eat. And they almost like sit there the whole time, just watch me eat. I'm like, is it good? Is it good? Do you need more? Is that enough? Try that. And they just get so excited. They're just so really excited about watching people enjoy the food that they make. And I think that's just an art thing. This part of the enjoyment is, but to me, it's like I get a little. I'm not used to that. I didn't grow up with people just intensely watching me eat that I know of, anyways. And my first thought, the first time that happened, was just like, "What'd you put in there? Like, is this a
hidden
prank?
ingredient?
Is this a prank?" Like I'm waiting for them to be like, "Ha ha! I put brains in there. This is ground up toes." I don't know, but it's never like that. But they just feel that much joy and love about the cooking that they do, and you can taste it. It's good food.
Don't go hungry around here.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, hour and a half we have on all this. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Have more. There's so much. Yeah, that's the deal. Have more. And Emily would be over and just pushing that food. Have more, Emily. Have more. And there is. You don't cook like little bits. And what happens most of the time here at this house, it's just Katie and I. Then we have leftovers forever, and we can never eat them enough in time. Which I feel bad because it's like you can only eat leftovers for about a week until they start to go bad. But usually you're off to cooking another thing before we're even done through that. So we end up with a lot of extra food. We have to start giving it to people that need it or something. Or I just need to eat more. Who cares? I'll just get really big. Why not? I'll just have to work out more. Move around a lot more. Yeah, they cook lots of food and it's always delicious. All right. Cameron Wood says, stay live for another 20 minutes, please. All right. We can do that. You know about the stool thing, though. It's a little uncomfortable.
Stand up.
All right. I'm going to walk away for a second. Katie's actually going to talk. She's going to have the limelight here. Are you going to?
Do my best.
Are you going to? Are you going to? You can. You can do it.
I guess the whole cooking thing comes down to what was passed on to myself, my mom, my grandmother, by my great grandmother. And she was living during the Depression. And she would make anything out of nothing in large quantities. So they had enough food. And we're talking some oddball recipes, just things dreamt up. And I'm pretty sure that's how the rest of the family learned how to cook. So none of us can make small batches of anything, no matter how hard we try, especially soups, sauces, like for spaghettis or other pasta sauces. And the time I do make a small batch of something, it's so good you want more. So it's kind of hard to gauge what I should or shouldn't make big batches of. Sorry, Ben. I'm not going to sing. But thank you. Oh, Garcia, yes. Fried spam is awesome. I make that with eggs and hash browns, or you can just throw it in a casserole or whatever. But it is awesome when it's fried. It tastes like bacon. Aw, thanks, Emily. What are some of your guys' favorite foods? Besides chocolate or stuff like that. What are some of your favorite exotic foods? Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Keith says the papaya salad spice level 5. Thai papaya, sorry.
All the things that we talked about.
Ooh, I love sushi. Oh, yep. There's quite a few people that don't like cottage cheese. 1, sight. 2, texture. 3, what it actually is.
That's all cheese, though. It kind of starts off like that.
It is, but you get to see the curds. It's not one big solid brick of cheese.
Right. It just kind of, all cheese kind of starts as cottage cheese, doesn't it?
Yeah, until you press it.
So if you like cheese, you like cottage cheese. Trust me, you like it.
Garcia says otherwise.
Oh, it's okay. Funk is here. All right.
Yep. Garcia,
What's up,
Funk,
dude?
Keith.
By the way, the Funk, I got your number from Alex the other night. I haven't gotten a hold of you yet, but we'll work out a plan if you like. If the time slot fits for you, it'd be cool to have you as a special guest. I think people would enjoy that. I know I would. I'd like it a lot. It'd be fun.
Never a dull moment, that's for sure.
And give you a chance to mess with Katie a little bit. She deserves it. You can come on right now. Stop talking about food. Show your fish. Tell her. I want to see fish now. No? Man. She was just so excited to see what you had behind there. And it was just like, she started getting really excited. She's like, ooh, what's he got? What? Oh, oh. And then he just kept talking about other stuff. And she just finally like, ah. Enter. Yeah. Just a fireball. Firecracker. Whoa, what did I do here? I just like highlighted everything on my screen. There we go. Funk should be on stage somewhere for sure. Natural born entertainer like Jake. Well, thanks, Ben. I don't know. I'd like to think I'm entertaining. Funk thinks I'm kind of awkward.
You're a laughable person. Is that entertaining? Or just
Like a jester?
hey, we should get you a suit and then you could do a dance or super chats in a dresser suit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have a suit.
That's not.
Oh, a jester one?
Yeah, a jester suit, costume, whatever you want to call it.
People said no to spandex.
Doesn't
that
have
was
to be
something else.
spandex.
Okay, fine. Oh, I'm gonna be a clown. I can be a clown. I can be a clown. I'd be one heck of a clown too. I don't even need to wear a different nose. Like I already got a clown nose naturally.
You're gonna be like that clown from American Horror Story.
I don't watch things like that because it gives me nightmares. Not a big fan of nightmares. They're scary. I wet the bed. If it's a jester suit, well, how about like just a jester in a 3-piece suit, like it's a regular suit,
Like a Joker from Batman.
I don't know. We'll figure out something. I got some face paint.
Oh, Ben says you'll be whatever Katie tells you to be, and you'll like it, Mister.
That's true. Ooh, what's this? June's here. She's been here this whole time, hasn't she?
I said hello.
Did I say hi to June?
I'm
I'm
sure.
sorry if I didn't say hi, June, but hello. It's good to see you. Oh, I don't know. That's something that people like turning off and stuff, and I keep forgetting to do it. I'm not sure what it does. And on StreamYard, I don't see any of that anyways, so who knows? But I appreciate you pushing the heart. I think every time you push the heart, it gives me like 5 more subscribers.
You wish.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? If it was just that easy.
It's not like Facebook where you can
I
thumbs
found
up,
the secret.
heart.
As long as
care.
nobody else does it, it'll be fine.
Well, you just gave it away.
Oh, dang it. They're going to take it down then. Yeah, so we were at like, what, 455? So we're close to 500. And we're about at 2,000 watch hours for the time period or whatever. I know it could be a lot better than that. We're so lacking. I had a plan, okay? 1 video a week, 1 live stream a week, and a short every day. I thought that'd be great. That's doable with our schedule, and it totally is. But do you think that you think I have the self-discipline to do something like that?
Well, if you'd quit
Apparently
getting
not.
sick, you'd have time and energy to do it.
True.
So take your vitamins, Mister.
That's true. She always says take your vitamins. I don't have any vitamins. They're your vitamins.
They were for both of us, but
Oh, okay. I'll start taking my vitamins. That way you guys can have stuff to watch. I'm just going to do it for you. Okay? I hope you're all happy. I'm going to take vitamins now.
well, I'll be happy because you won't be so crabby and irritable. When you get sick, you're like a big baby.
No. I
You're a
totally
man
take it like a
child.
man. It's like, I'm sick, but I don't care. I can do this.
As you lay in the puddle on the couch.
Yeah, and cry and whine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. It's usually how it goes. Oh well.
Punk. Everybody's got a plan until reality punches you in the face. It's true.
Very true. But sometimes you got to punch back. Sometimes you guys got to keep trying, and that's what we're doing. And it gotten a lot better since last year. I feel bad because all of last summer we did so much with the building of the greenhouse and everything, and it just like months went by and there was no videos, and we were not doing any live streaming then. And so that's all we had. A few shorts here and there. We did more shorts than anything. and it wasn't even that many. And we had so many wonderful opportunities to just, I was such a perfectionist with stuff. I just wanted everything good. And we had our old camera, and that kind of sucked. Most of you guys know I shake. And I'm sorry if you try to make a comment in our videos and using the word shake or shaking and stuff, it's been blocked. Yeah, try it. That's just I got sick of people talking about me shaking. It's not like it's not that bad right now. But sometimes it's worse than others. I got a bit of tremors. It's a genetic thing. I've had nerve issues, back injuries that have made it kind of hard. And it just seemed like whenever I'd make videos of me holding stuff, doing things, there'd always be that child of a person just being like, "You shake. You should see a doctor. Why are you shaking for?" And they don't even look at anything else we're doing. It's like, what about all this? I'm trying to show you. I don't. All I see is shaking. Why are you shaking for? Duh. And it just got so annoying that I just like, okay, those words are blocked. Thanks. Appreciate it. I probably should have just left it. For a while, I would say things back. And if you dig hard enough in some of the videos, you'll find some of my comebacks, and they're not very nice. It's like, whatever. I don't if you ever meet those little kids and grown-ups too, they're just you can tell them the story of this fantastic day you had, and the first thing out of their mouth is like, "You got an eye booger," and it's like they can't help themselves but to state the obvious imperfection that they see. And I just find that so narrow-minded and stupid. It's just like such a huge quality of being stupid. It must be the least intelligent person in the whole wide world, because you can't see anything but the blatant imperfection that a person has. And if you're here right now, you probably see that I'm getting like a little bit of a blemish right here. And it's just glaring in your face because, oh my God, there's something there that isn't right. That doesn't look like a perfect person that I watch on TV all day long. Anyway. Yeah. So that stuff started getting me down a little bit, where I didn't even want to do videos anymore of showing things. I tried to incorporate it into humor and stuff, but to be honest, above it all, I am very self-conscious of it. It's actually, some days are worse than others with the shakes, that I have a hard time doing normal things like eating. Because I would get the tremors that bad, and it's hard. It's a difficult thing to live with. And I don't feel like I need to explain it all the damn time in every single one of my videos. So I'll play it off as that I didn't eat enough, or I had too much coffee, which can trigger it more. You know, blood sugar, things like that can make it worse. But you know what? Why does that have to be the main subject sometimes? And if you don't, to me, you don't like it, makes it hard to watch the video, then find some other damn thing to watch. I really don't care. And I think the people that are friends, or people that actually see some value in it, will look past that. And but to be honest, you guys, it's a thing. I think we all have something that we're self-conscious about us personally. Never noticed it till you pointed it out, Jake. Thanks.
Well, we have a new
it's gonna
camera,
drive you crazy.
so when we stick it on Horizon Lock, you don't notice.
Yeah, I guess that's where I was going with that. So our old camera, if I handheld it, if I even use my phone, which you'll see sometimes on our streams, it's called the shaky cam. And that's a nickname I've had my entire life that I remember. It was called Shake, because it's something that I've had since I was born. So my close family, my mom, my brother, they call me Shake. When they say shake, and I just look, it's just I know who they're talking to because it's the same as Jake, Shaky Jake. So once we got our new camera, our new DJI Action 4, and it's an awesome little action camera. It's, I think, in my mind, better than the GoPro. And it's got all the anti-shake features, the Verizon lock, and Horizon lock, not Verizon, because Verizon is different.
Horizon and Verizon are two different things.
I realize this now. It's all coming to me now.
Were you trying to combine vertical and horizontal? And that's where you came up with the Verizon?
Yeah, we control the vertical. We control the horizontal. Anyways, they do really good. That camera does awesome with handheld shots. Now I feel like I can actually make some good shots of things. Thing is, it doesn't stop my hands from shaking. So if I show things of me making things, how to clean filters or the different things I do, and I happen to have a worse day than others, my hands are just shaking, man. And it's going to pick up regardless if you got a good camera or not. And so I apologize ahead of time. This is the one time I get to say, hey, sorry I shake too much, but live with it. You know, there could be a lot of other things. And there's probably some medication out there that I can take to make it better again. Or I could just drink a whole hell of a lot, and then all the shakes would be gone.
And then come back.
Right. Worse than ever. But, you know, at least there's some ways to live with shakes and still be happy. If you're too entirely stupid to see anything but the shakes, there's nothing we can do about that, man. I'm sorry. You're doomed to a life of stupidity.
Well, a lot of people don't know that I shake. Mine's nerve damage.
Yeah.
I worked on the ambulance, and I was a certified IV technician. We'd pick up the patients, and I would get the IVs going on the patients. And they would go, "Are you okay? You're shaking." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine." I'd get my IV just fine, but I'd scare the hell out of my patients.
Coming at me with that needle.
Well, it wasn't quite that dramatic, but
yeah, see. And it happens, like if I get worked up and really angry or nervous or something, then it's bad.
Yeah, same here.
But I can still draw like crazy. I can play guitar. I can do things. It's not like I had people say, "Man, you got Parkinson's." I don't have Parkinson's. Come on. Just get over it. It's fun because then you go and look at people and make those comments, and 0 videos, 0 subscribers. Mr. Troll. You're a mean one, Mr. Troll. Comment on my shakes.
You're wearing the green, so
Zelda.
kind of contradicting.
Legend of Zelda, yo. It's good stuff. Jesse's in the house. How's it going, man? J-Rock. Good peoples. Love y'all.
Ben says his wife has tremors really bad from a head injury 20 years ago. Yep. That's another thing that'll cause issues. Strokes will cause that. Parkinson's, nerve damage. There's so much out there that'll cause it. It's ridiculous. And it's, it's a very inconvenient thing to have, especially if you wear one, where your job required you to be extremely still, or your hobby or anything, your livelihood. And then all of a sudden to have something like that, it's a life-changing thing.
Yeah. It just makes life, at least for me, a lot more difficult some days than others. But
J-Rock says, just tell them you're winging off heroin and see how they look at you then.
I could play the part, just play it off. Yeah. Yeah, play into it. I could do that and then just win the sympathy. Play the sympathy card.
You're the one throwing the mic off or the headphones off tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's the adapter. No one else hears it, but sometimes it moves the cord too much and then the adapter cuts out. Anyways, whatever. So, been 2 hours. Vibe says stay on for 20 more minutes, which we did.
He left. He wanted just to go until he got home, I think.
Yeah. Maybe he's putting on something.
Or maybe he's at the club doing his fish swap now. So.
Oh yeah. Let's answer this question here. Then we gotta get going here pretty soon. We'll take a few questions. See you guys. Jesse asks, "What's the future plans for the fish room?" What are our future plans? Well, Jesse, if you've been watching all of our videos, you'd know. I'm just kidding, man.
Oh, come on. Be nice.
I'm just joking, man. Our future plans are short-term and long-term. Short-term, we're wanting to rearrange and clean up in here, get organized. I think get organized would be the big thing. Look at that. Look at that mess.
That's a Jake
mess.
hurricane.
It's a mess. Get organized. Get our other two big fish tanks in here, the 210 and the 55. And 55 is not big compared to the 210. Anyways, get it organized and have some room to enjoy our fish room instead of squeezing and stepping around stuff. This room started off as a workshop for all of our things that we wanted to keep out in the garage, but warm and not frozen in the wintertime. So we got a lot of paints and chemicals and things in here that I don't want in here anymore. So we're going to make room in the house and in the basement for some of that stuff and clear it out and make a more comfortable spot. Where we're sitting right now is our workbench. And it is covered with computers and monitors and mixing boards now, where I don't have a place to sit and to work on things. So we're going to make a spot over there for that with comfy chairs instead of these workbench stools that when you're sitting here now at 2 hours and 3 minutes, it's a little tough on the posterior. We want to make it a little more comfy spot for doing our live streams. We want to get our fish room just a little more tweaked where it's a comfortable, fun place to work in instead of a constant mess. But it's just kind of how we work sometimes, especially over the winter time. We pull a lot of plants from outside into here because we don't have enough room in the house for them all. So a lot of these hanging plants and stuff, they're going to go back out there. We're going to get, we're just going to be able to do a lot more spring cleaning things. So it's our short-term project, I guess, is to get this place cleaned and organized. Long-term, I would like to probably paint the walls. We have a lot of beer-related labeling and stuff in here. That's from me. Just different types of beers that I tried, and I stapled them all up on the wall. And it's cool, but for doing like a YouTube channel and stuff, I didn't want it to look like it's I just don't.
You didn't want to get copyrighted.
I don't know. I don't want to try and promote brands and stuff like that. I think it'd be a lot cooler to decorate more in the style of having our sticker collections from other channels, fish-related art, some more plants, flamingo signs, some metal signs, and things like that.
I didn't show you the fish I picked up to transform into artwork for here.
You mean transform a fish into artwork?
Not an actual fish. They're wooden fish.
You got wooden fish?
Yeah, you were sick, so I didn't bother you to show you.
I caught a glimpse of that in a bag inside.
Maybe. But anyway, J-Rock says you should paint the room flamingo pink.
No,
That might be a little harsh, even though I love flamingos.
it's gonna be.
We can do a neutral and then add flamingo decor.
It's gonna be horrible for my skin tone. That's what I'm saying.
Your skin tone.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's already pink enough in here. It is the flamingo room. That is what we call it. We got flamingo there, right there. Light up one. I can never do this.
I still have more to bring.
Right here, right behind me, there's a metal flamingo. Right there. Oh, such a nice. We got flamingo signs that you can't even see because the light kind of blows it out. There's a stuffed flamingo over there. We got a Christmas flamingo there. Christmas.
It's a winter one.
Yeah, it's got a Santa hat. It's Christmas. There's flamingo statues. We have Kitty is like one of those people that have taken like the flamingo yard ornaments to the extreme. And where it goes from being this kind of cheesy to, man, that is freaking cool. Like flamingos of all different sizes. We got signs outside warning people of flamingos. Big ones, small ones, twirly ones, all sorts of flamingos everywhere. Someday I'd like to have a real live flamingo.
We should have went down to
the law as can be, but
went down to when they were in that lake and caught one. I want a baby.
Oh, when they're at Lake Superior on accident, like
they were in Superior.
Not Lake Superior, Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
One of the Great Lakes. There's only, I should know how many Great Lakes there are. 5 or so. I don't know. Jake. What? Jesse. What?
Are you going to ask what's for dinner? You did that to me last time.
Uh-huh.
Jake doesn't know, only I do.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to eat dinner. Hi. Mama. What?
Why isn't it ever dad? It's always mom. And then dad wonders why mom's so pissed.
Dad probably smack you for shut up. Got you, Mom. I'm busy.
Oops. I actually did that one.
There we go. Jeff, does Fish Fam Link actually do they know? Will it send the stats?
Whoever smelt it dealt it, Jeff.
There we go. That's awesome. When did they do that? That is awesome. You can ask Fish Fam Link that and they'll actually give you.
Is that like the one we were talking about?
Pretty sure it's a bot.
Well, I know, but I mean, remember I came home and showed you that video clip? It was, hey, was it Siri? Or was it, I think it works with Google too.
Oh, no, that's the Amazon.
Alexa. Hey, Alexa, what does a such and such fart sound like?
Yeah.
And it'll go off and it'll play it.
That's the only reason I would consider getting one, but they're too spooky to me.
They're too creepy.
It'd still be fun.
It's bad enough we got our phones.
All right, Jesse, what else? We're going to take off here soon. Do you run tour? What is this?
Bye, Ben. Thanks for coming.
Do you run your fish room or does the fish room run you?
Both. Depends on the tank.
I don't feel overwhelmed at the amount of work. I feel frustrated at the how uneasy it is sometimes because of the disorganization going on in here. There's really not a whole lot of maintenance involved because we don't have that many tanks, and we have time. We have time to do it because this is what we do in our free time. So I think that we run the fish room, but it's just frustrating the way it is right now.
We'll snap to it.
All right. Well, we'll get to it now then.
I have to close tomorrow, so you're going to be home 2 hours by yourself.
Tomorrow? All right.
Yeah.
That's part of it too. Katie takes up all the time that I have. So high maintenance. Ugh. Just kidding. No better than that. Yeah. It's finally springtime here in northern Wisconsin, and it's going to be spring cleaning time. We're going to be throwing out all sorts of stuff, garbage stuff. We're going to be giving away things, not on here, to charity. Right across the street is not only my workplace, but right next door is
Habitat for
Humanity. So we have anything that we don't need that's going to be somewhat valuable. We can bring it over to them, donate it to them. I've got cousins galore in this country because that's the way it is up here. And I've got one in particular that runs roll-off dumpsters. We're going to get one over here, and I'm just going to fill that thing. It's going to be wonderful. So liberating. And on top of that, we're going to have a big-ass garage sale. Being that we're right next to the
highway,
the stores here, well, we just named it Restore.
Yeah.
Restore, the Habitat for Humanity, whatever, Restore. People go there to find bargains and whatnot, and we're right next to it. Prime location for a garage sale. So we're going to raise some money that way, get rid of some junk in the meantime, and clear up tons of room for so much more activities. And I'm a very organized person. It's just when things get time management wise, and I don't put stuff away where it needs to be, then it can gang up on me. But I do very much like things organized. I'm a very anal retentive. Like, I get weird when people don't put stuff back where it needs to be. I get kind of nasty about stuff. Like, well, not super nasty. I guess it was more like along the lines of Rain Man. Like, of course, definitely didn't put it there. Yeah, of course, my magnets, they always go left, and they always go there. Yeah. Of course, it got definitely got the tape measures in the wrong order. Definitely go from big to small. Yeah. Of course, this one's definitely metric. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to definitely put that one on this side. No, you put in very bad. You put it in the wrong spot. And I freak out over stuff like that, and that's what Katie's got to deal with all the time. Yeah.
But then other circumstances, it's like you're completely different.
That's
when you do it yourself. It's completely different. Somebody else, wrong spot.
Well, being organized is hard that way too, because it's like I can't just put something near the right spot. It's got to go not only in the right spot, but at the correct angle. And it's got to be facing everything. If there's more than one, they all have to be facing the same way. And I have, a bit of OCD problems with that.
I think June can relate. She says, I like organized. I just don't like organizing.
Right. I like everything to be perfectly in line and organized. And unless it's plants, they kind of do their own thing. But some things, it's just when it comes to tools and shop area and work things, it has to be just right. And so I am very organized. It's just as lately life has been disorganized, and that's changing. So maybe we'll just do a lot of videos of that, me cleaning stuff. There is one out there. If you search our channel, you'll see a video of me cleaning. It's time lapse. I enjoy cleaning. I enjoy I like the end results of everything being. I can breathe a lot easier and have fun with stuff. But we're going to work on that. Well, been 2 hours, 16 minutes, and I think we're going to take off for the night. It is a little past feeding time. Not that our fish are going to starve or anything, but I do have to check on a few fish fry, make sure they're doing all right. Our angel fry, we got some Endler guppies that probably need to be transported. We should probably make a video about that too. We can make a video about everything, anything and everything. Put it out there, see if you guys like it. Anyhow, I want to thank you guys for showing up tonight.
Yes, thank you guys, all of everyone who is here and who's left and who's still currently here.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. You guys are just fun to hang out. I'm sorry, it was just kind of off the cuff kind of stream tonight. I think next week we're definitely going to have a special guest. I don't know for sure who it is now. Could be Funk.
You weren't supposed to tell everybody.
Could be Gordon. I don't know. Both of those guys are interested in doing that. I think Gordon would be kind of something fun for us to do.
Well, both
we'll see
of them.
Who can talk more. I love Gordon.
He's going to be your competition.
Yeah.
I can just sit back and let you two run the show.
Yeah. We'll see who.
Nothing bad against Gordon. He's got a lot of great knowledge.
I just want to get to know some people. That's when we have our special guests on. We just talk, and it doesn't always have to be about fish. It can be about our personal lives, trying to get to know people a little bit better. And if anybody's interested in coming up as a special guest, hey, you don't have to be like a huge channel. Definitely not. And I don't care. Just be one of our friends, part of the community. You want to come up and spend some time with us. You see the email in the corner there. Shoot us an email.
We don't have to talk about fish.
No. It'll just kind of go about whatever. You guys seen a lot of it. And if you haven't, check out our past live streams. You'll see how that kind of goes. And yeah, if you haven't liked this yet, give it the thumbs up, please. It really helps this channel grow, which is part of the reason why we're doing this. It's not the only reason, but we want our channel to grow so that we can be more successful at providing this sort of content and whatnot, and blah 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 blah.
You're getting to a point where you're rambling more now than you were earlier.
I know. I do that because I don't know how to say goodbye. I'm not good at it.
You're a Midwesterner and you keep going on and on.
I don't like
and
goodbyes. On. Okay, I don't like them.
You can go on and say hi to anybody you want.
I'll either ramble on forever or I just cut it and I just.
Here, folks, let me shut them off quick. Thank you all for coming tonight, and we'll see you next week at 5 for a case of the Mondays. Have a good night, everybody.
It didn't hurt that bad.
Suck it up. You can't cry on camera.
Love you guys. See ya.